Hey, what's going on, guys? Mile High back at it with another video. In today's video, we're going to be going over a variation of the last dragon army that I used. I actually got attacked by this army and got completely wrecked by it, so I ended up just copying it and I used it. This is probably the best version of the mass dragons that I've used. It's got two healers to help support your queen, a skeleton spell which can also be used at the beginning to help keep your queen alive, or you can use it with the royal champion. And the way you use this is a little bit different than the last one. We do have the spirit fox now on the royal champion with the electro boots and the rocket spear. Queen hasn't changed, healer puppet, giant arrow. Same thing on the warden, both books. And then just the original equipment on the minion prince. And as you see, mine's only level 75, and he still gets the job done. So don't worry if you have under-leveled heroes. It will still work. It's just obviously better if you have better equipment and better heroes. Let's hop right into the first attack. All right, so first attack, we have an Invis tower to the outside and then a rage tower next to the town hall, which is a little bit interesting. Basically, all I'm doing now with the royal champion is just setting a funnel, and I'm not being greedy with her, just breaking the ring of defenses on one side, and then I'm recalling her out, and saving as many invises as you possibly can is the key to this attack, in my opinion. So just cycle with your spirit fox, drop the invis on 6s, and then on 0 it will invis from the spirit fox. So I'm just going to try to get the monolith here, and then I'm not going to be greedy. I'm just going to pull her out. There's a lot of incoming damage here, so it was a little bit risky. And of course we hit the tornado trap, and she's targeting the minion prince, which I guess isn't bad for the later on in the attack. But we will get the monolith, and we'll just recall her. As you see here, we have the funnel set on that side. Now you could either go from this top corner or the bottom corner, it's up to you. But line up your queen's giant arrow. I could have got air defenses. I was going for the top sweeper, and of course I hit the bottom sweeper and missed the top sweeper. So we're going to be fighting a sweeper this whole time. But as you'll see here, even with a mistake like that, it's not going to matter. This is just really overpowered. And this is actually nice. Now I like to try to pull the clan castle with your royal champion charge at the beginning, so now we can fight the clan castle on the outside of the base with my queen, drop a couple dragons to support her just to get rid of those ice golems faster. As you see here, we now have a nice funnel right into the core of this base. Absolutely no problem. And this Invis tower, if it was next to the town hall, I would have definitely triggered it with the giant arrow, but with it being over there, I'm not too worried about it because I'm not going to get to that compartment quickly anyway, so it would have already been reset. And then once the funnel's set on both sides, just spam your dragons in with the minion prince and the warden. Use your blimp once the dragons... I like to use them once they get to the second layer of defenses, but the town hall's not that far away, so I used a little bit earlier of a warden ability this time. Once your blimp drops, you want to rage your yetis, and those will get the town hall 90% of the time, no problem, as long as the blimp makes it. And now what you're looking for is a good minion prince ability on the backside of the base. And then you can redeploy your royal champion with the rocket spear wherever you can get the most value. And then you want to watch her and just keep her invisible. And as you see, we have 5 invisibilities left now. And her rocket spear is doing tons of damage, taking a bunch of stuff out. We have tons of dragons left. We're just going to 2 times through this because really at this point, all you're doing is keeping your royal champion invisible. She'll take out the fire spitter here, that multi-archer tower drop, and we still have 3 more invises. We really could swag these, but as you see here, now we can just keep everything invisible through this high damage compartment on the back end. And this base was absolutely crushed. We still have 3 heroes alive, still have tons of dragons, absolutely destroyed. So I'll see you guys in the next replay. All right, on to the next replay. We got this box style base with the town hall on the outside. Again, just send your royal champion into one of these corners and make an easy funnel. And if I remember right, I think I go into this compartment, but I can't remember for sure. Looking back on it, that's definitely what I would do because you have the new multi-gear archer tower, the giant cannon, the expo. Oh no, we actually go from the bottom. And I think it was because it was an easier giant arrow to take out the sweeper, I think is why I did this. But really, it doesn't matter. You're just taking out one corner with your royal champion, taking out the other corner with your queen and her giant arrow. And as you see here, we're not going to be greedy because I want to path through this spot. So as soon as this goes down, we're just going to recall her. And now we have a nice funnel set on the left side. Now we can queen giant arrow from over here. We hit the sweeper, so we're not going to be fighting a sweeper now because you see here this other sweeper is facing the opposite direction. So it'll be really easy for our dragons to just soar through the base. And as you see here, I'm going to use a skeleton spell on this giant cannon and the minion prince to help support my queen. If your queen needs support, use the skeleton spell to protect her. And if you want to save it for later for your royal champion, if your queen doesn't need it, that works as well. So we're going to hit the warden ability. It kind of sucks that I'm fighting the clan castle in the middle of the base here because my dragons are going to get frozen up for a long time. But as you see, the Yeti blimp makes it to the town hall, takes that out with ease. Takes out another hero as well, and we might actually even get that Inferno tower, which would be really nice. We are caught in the tornado trap, and it does go down. Huge value. We already used the minion prince ability, frosted over the monolith, the air defense, the multi-archer tower. We got a lot of value with that. You see here now we have a nice clump of dragons going right through the core. Our queen's on the outside, trimming the outside defenses. We're going to deploy our royal champion over here from the left side, and I drop some cleanup, a minion, and an archer right away. Make sure you get that down on free outside buildings as quickly as you can to avoid time fails. But I've noticed with this attack, time fails really haven't been an issue. It's been pretty overpowering because it's not as long as of a spirit walk, so you have a lot more time than that other attack. As you see here, we have tons of invisibility spells left over, just keeping this royal champion invisible, and there's nothing left on this base. We really could swag these invises if I wanted to, but these Teslas probably would have taken her out. So I just use them just to speed up the process. As you see here, there's absolutely nothing left. The Electro Boots wrecks the skeletons. We have dragons and the queen alive, cleaning up the top. Royal champion going to finish off the bottom. And another, this one wasn't as overkill as the last, but our royal champion's still alive. Queen's still full health with healers. We still had 2 dragons left. So it was pretty well smashed. I'll catch you guys in another replay. All right, on to the next. We got a diamond style base with a nasty rage core. I'm not sure exactly what I do here. I can't remember for sure, but yeah, I thought about going for the town hall here, but there's just too many defenses on the outside that would have pulled our royal champion away. So I decided not to do that. See where I go in here. I can't remember. It would be nice to go in from 12 to pull that clan castle. Now looking at it again, get rid of that poison tower, and that is what we do. So we're going to go in from 12 o'clock up here. Try to set our funnel up at top, and we don't need too many defenses here, really. If we can get that, the ricochet cannon. I don't know why I had a blank there. But if we can get the ricochet cannon, the builder hut, and the poison tower in here, the funnel's pretty much set, so you don't need to be greedy after that. Maybe use one more Invis here. We use one more Invis. We pull the clan castle, which is nice. And I don't remember. I really could have pulled her out right here, but I could also get that new multi-gear defense, which I do. I end up letting her go for that, but my fox might die here if I don't know why I waited so long. Okay, I recall her. The fox did stay alive. Nice funnel set. We got no defenses left at the top. Well, Queen Giant Arrow from the left. We get both sweepers, which is nice. Not that it really would have mattered that much because we're not really going in towards them anyway. But you see here, my queen's going to fight the enemy queen. I do drop a skeleton spell, which was kind of a waste because it was right into a bomb tower and a multi-target inferno. I really didn't look that closely before I dropped that. That was a dumb mistake, and it was too late to really take out the enemy queen anyway, so that was pretty dumb. But you see here, my 2 dragons I dropped for that air defense up there actually come down to fight that ice golem, and now the air defense is picking me off from the flank. But it's not going to matter. My queen doing a nice job, picks off an air defense on the outside, sending our blimp. You just want to time it on the edge. And I did actually pop that a little bit early to save that one dragon at the top. And our blimp makes it to the town hall, no problem. We don't have very many dragons in the core here, so I'm going to pop the minion prince ability, I would hope. I should have already used it by now. I don't know why I'm waiting so long. Yeah, I guess I was definitely way late on that watching the replay. I must not have been paying attention to my minion prince, but you see there, I could have frosted over that whole core. Could have saved my minion prince, so that was a pretty big mistake there on my part. But it's not going to matter. We send the royal champion now from 12 o'clock. There's really nothing up there that can damage her yet. So I'll drop the first invis now. Once she starts taking damage, she'll take out the multi-archer tower. Then she'll go for the multi-target inferno, and then she'll probably go for the fire spitter, if I had to guess. So I make her invisible there to let the aura finish off the inferno tower so she can take out the fire spitter, which was actually really good. And she's going to go down now, but there's nothing left that can stop these dragons. The royal champion's left, but other than that, it's pretty much just ground targeting defenses other than a wizard tower. So we're going to speed this up, just clean up from here. Royal champion goes down, no problem. We got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 dragons, I believe. Our warden's still up. Queen's still full health with healers. So this base, again, absolutely crushed. Stood no chance whatsoever. So we're going to hop into one more replay, and I'll catch you guys in that one. All right, so on to the final replay. There's a lot of damage in this core here. You got the monolith, all 3 inferno towers, but we do have double poisons at the top, and the fire spitter is pointing up. Kind of an interesting base. Not something I see all that often, double poison spell. We're going to send the royal champion from the bottom. As you see here, it's easy to break off the funnel down here. Her Electro Boots are going to take out a lot of junk on the outside too, a lot of trash buildings. So we're not going to be too greedy here. Try to save as many invises as we can. We'll probably take out the expo and the air defense, and I'd probably call that good. I can't remember exactly what I do, because these attacks did happen a long time ago. But we do recall her out because we want to path right through there. And then we should Queen Giant Arrow from this corner, if I remember correctly. And we actually pulled the Clan Castle with some archers. Oh, okay, we ended up going from the other side because we want to go in behind that fire spitter there. Use a skeleton spell at the top to kind of help our queen. We have a ricochet cannon and a warden there, so that is a lot of damage that could take our queen out in a hurry. And yeah, I used cleanup down here in the bottom to funnel, but I didn't realize I was pulling the clan castle with it. So again, that was a mistake on my end, but it's not going to matter. This base stands no chance. Our Yetis are going to get pretty good value here in the core. This would be a really good base for a clone Yeti blimp, but we're still going to get the town hall. We frost everything over with the minion prince. We get another Inferno. I think we got 2 of the Infernos with our Yetis, and it started to damage the monolith, but it didn't go down. And we have a nice spread all the way across this base. Queen's at the top. Now I'm looking for the Royal Champion. I use her Rocket Spear up here on this top compartment to cut everything off. And if your Spirit Fox is still alive, if you can keep her alive at the beginning, that's even better because then you get more invisibility time in the back end. We still have 5 invisibility spells. The Fire Spitter is going down. At this point, it's basically a Ricochet Cannon and an Air Defense is all that's left that can derail this attack. But it's not going to matter. We have tons of Dragons alive. Royal Champions alive. Still 3 invisibility spells. Our Queen's full health with the healers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We had 6 Dragons. I think 1 died, and we have 5 now. Absolutely crushed. We hit the Tornado Trap, but it's not going to matter. I really could have swagged all these spells. I swagged 1 of them. Probably could have swagged 5 of them, to be honest. That base was absolutely crushed. This is the best version of the Dragon attack I've used so far. Let me know in the comments if this works out for you guys. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time.